Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. You got here just in time. I could really use your help with something that's bothering me today.
I hope everything's okay. What can we do to help?
Well, you see, Becky and Larry were talking when me and Jordan walked up.
You mean Jordan and I, don't you?
Yes, ma'am, Jordan and I. When Jordan and I walked up, they both ignored us and it hurt our feelings. We tried to join in their conversation, but they wouldn't listen, so we went off to find Henry instead. But I'm really mad, and I want to tell them exactly how I feel about it.
I think I have just the right thing for you to learn today. In the very first chapter of James, we are taught to be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. This is one great way that we can learn to live the life that God has planned for us. When we practice these three things, we can take that time to focus on what God would want us to do. And sometimes, I know, we have to practice this a lot, and it's really, really hard.
You're not kidding. It was easy to be slow to speak because they wouldn't even let us talk to them. But they weren't practicing their listening either. And that's not exactly fair.
Well, to be totally fair, Theo, it sounds like you and Jordan walked up when they were discussing something that may have been important to them, and they didn't want to be interrupted. I'm not saying it's right, but it does happen sometimes. And that's when we need to practice being slow to what?
Slow to anger?
Slow to anger, yes, and slow to speak. Meaning we won't say the first things we might be feeling because sometimes those things can be hurtful. Have you ever tried putting toothpaste back in the tube after you squeeze it out?
Miss Rhonda, can I tell you something?
Sure.
Once you squeeze it out, you can't put it back in.
That's exactly my point, Theo. When you feel that first instinct to say something that might be mean or hurtful, take a deep breath and think, will this be something I'm going to wish I could go back into the toothpaste tube? If it is, you need to remember to be slow to what?
Speak in anger.
That's right. We don't want to hurt people with our words and our actions.
I guess you're right. We could have been more polite about interrupting them. Maybe I owe them an apology.
Maybe, and I think you'll stop the next time you feel like speaking out or getting upset. I'm glad you asked for help today, Theo, and I hope you learn skills that will stay with you forever.
Got it. Quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Thanks, Miss Rhonda. That really does help. Hope you all have fun in children's church. And remember, God loves you. So do I. Bye, kids. Bye-bye.